So it's coming to that time of year again, when the lights go up, gifts are given, but a lot of people go along blindly with a lot of the traditions. So here are 10 random Christmas facts you may not know. Number 10. Mistletoe. Get caught under the mistletoe with anyone else and you're supposed to kiss that person. Druids considered mistletoe to be sacred because it remained green and bared fruit even during the harshest of winters when every other plant died. They would cut down the plant with golden sickles and would never let it touch the ground and hung it up in their homes. They believed that it would heal any sickness, cure infertility, and keep away any evil. However, if you dissect the word mistletoe, it comes from the word musseltan, which literally means little dung twig. This is because the plant spreads through small birds who poop on it. Think about that next time you kiss your beloved under the mistletoe. Number 9. Christmas crackers. During Christmas dinner, the British wear paper crowns that are stored in a tube called crackers. It baffles me, I didn't know this was not a worldwide thing. To get the crown inside these oversized, sweetie looking packages, two people grab one from each end and pull. It acts almost like a wishbone because when the cracker pops open, it breaks unevenly and the one who gets the bigger part gets the crown inside. And often it comes with a really punny joke and a small toy prize. Number 8. Krampus. The Krampus was Santa Claus's darker counterpart. While Santa would give well-behaved children gifts, he would leave punishments up to the Krampus. Krampus would punish ill-behaved children by swatting them with a switch for however many times they were misbehaving. And if the child was just insufferable, he would give them their lashings, stuff them in his sack, and drag them back to his lair. This was to scare children into behaving during the year. Number 7. Mall Santa. In the United States, there are around 20,000 rent-a-Santas. These are Santas you can find in the malls, grocery stores, and other businesses. These Santas go through seasonal training. They are taught how to keep their jolly attitude during the very stressful season. They are also told what foods they should avoid, mainly beans, onions, and anything garlicky for their lunch breaks. Number 6. Reindeer. It's always been a topic of debate on the gender of Santa's reindeer. Most of the deer have male-sounding names, but when you get to Vixen and Dancer, some people start to raise a brow. Not that there's anything wrong with that. However, male reindeer actually shed their antlers around Christmas, and reindeer females actually grow antlers as well, though they do not shed them, and they are considerably smaller than the male reindeer's antlers. So Santa is an equal opportunist sleigh driver employer. Number 5. Unofficial holiday in the US. When Christmas was brought over to the United States, it wasn't made an official holiday until June 26, 1870. However, despite it being an official holiday, many states didn't actually consider it a real holiday. In fact, Alabama was the first state to recognize it, while Oklahoma was the last state to declare it a holiday and didn't recognize it until 1907. Number 4. Santa Claus. Santa Claus was based on a real-life person, Saint Nicholas of Myra. He is known by many names such as Nicholas the Wonder Worker, or even Bishop Saint Nicholas of Smyrna, I think. He lived during the 14th century and was born in Patara, modern-day Turkey. He is the most popular non-biblical saint throughout the world. In fact, he has been portrayed more than any other saint, this excluding Mary. Ironically, he is the patron saint of banking, pawnbroking, orphans, royalty, New York City, and the most odd pirating, butchery, thievery, and sailing? Can you see Santa Claus dressed as a pirate now? Number 3. Stockings. You hang your stocking above your chimney for Santa to give you small little presents. Well, this tradition evolved from a story about 3 sisters who were too poor to afford a marriage dowry. A dowry was a common tradition that the family would give the groom money for marrying the woman. These 3 sisters were doomed to live a life of prostitution due to this tradition. However, the wealthy bishop of St. Nicholas of Smyrna went down their chimney one night and filled their stockings, which were hung over the fireplace to dry, with gold coins. Number 2. The All-Father is Santa. Even before St. Nicholas, there was someone else who was considered a precursor to our modern-day Santa. That would be the Viking god Odin, the All-Father. According to the myth, Odin would ride his flying, 8-legged horse, Sleipnir, during the winter. He would visit children all over and give both gifts and punishment for how they had behaved throughout the year. The children would leave their boots and stockings out filled with treats for Sleipnir. Number 1. Santa's Elves. Many European countries believe that spirits, both good and evil, were active during the 12 days of Christmas. These spirits eventually evolved into Santa's elves, especially under the influence of Clement C. Moore's The Nightmare Before Christmas. No, not the Tim Burton one. So if you enjoyed this week's list, leave a like, and there are loads of little hidden Christmas facts, so if you know your own, leave them in the comments for others and for me to see. Anyway, if you missed last week's list, click here for 10 creepy places to visit. And if you want to see a similar list, click here for the top 10 Halloween facts. Anyway, thanks for watching and goodbye.